Hello, my name is Makosha Sparkman and I would like to welcome you to my tutorial of how to create a form in Google Forms. It is my hope that you will find this tutorial helpful and productive to your development and growth as an educator. In this tutorial, there are several things you will learn. You will be learning. You will learn what a Google Form is, what you will need to create a Google Form, how to use Google Forms, how to create a Google Form, how to adjust the settings of your Google Form, and how to share the Google Form. Before we begin the tutorial, I just wanted to give you a brief overview of some of the applications in the Google Suite. As an educator, these are the applications that we will use consistently in the classroom. These applications are Google Calendar, Gmail, Google Classroom, Google Forms, Google Docs, and Google Slides. What is Google Forms? Google Forms are used to create surveys. In the world of education, educators have found another way to use Google Forms. Educators use Google Forms to create questionnaires for fellow colleagues, parents, and students. Educators also use Google Forms to create quizzes for students, and using Google Forms to create quizzes is what you will be learning today. What is needed to create a Google Form? When creating a Google Form, you will need an electronic device, the application Google Forms, and what type of form you would like to create. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will be creating a quiz. There are several types of questions you can ask on your Google Form. These types of questions can be asked in the form of multiple choice, short response, long response, as well as linear scales ranging from 1 to 5. You can also add videos as well as pictures to your quizzes. Now, let's begin creating our Google Form. The first thing you will need to do is to type into your web browser's bar. You're going to type in google.forms.com. After you have typed into your web browser google.forms.com, you are going to click on the plus sign. After you have clicked on the plus sign, you are going to type in a title for your form. For the purposes of this tutorial, we are going to title this form Math Quiz. Okay, next we are going to enter in a multiple choice question. All right. So here you'll see I just typed in the question. Here I'm going to put the answer choices. And if you click other option, if you click add option, it will allow you to put in more than one answer. So now we have just created our first question. And if you see here, we can click required. That way, the students will have to answer the question. They will not be able to skip it. Here, you can add another question. So here, we are going to we're going to say, give And the reason why I did this is because I wanted to create not a multiple choice, but a extended, a long answer choice for that question. Okay, then we're going to create another question. And for this one, we are not going to make it paragraph. We're going to make it short answer. And the student should be able to come up with a short answer for this quiz. Okay, so over here, we are going to go into the responses. So over here, I'm sorry, we're going to go into the settings. So here, you can choose to collect email responses. You can choose to limit how many times the people can respond to the quiz. You can choose whether you want them to see their questions. If you don't want kids to see the same answers, you can shuffle your questions. You can make it a quiz that assigns a point value to the quiz. So we've just done these settings. So what we're going to do is we are going to save this and make sure everything is to our liking. And we just did that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to preview our quiz and make sure the quiz is to our liking. And we're going to go back and edit our quiz. Excuse me. Here we can add collaborators to the quiz, but we're not going to go into that today. We can make a copy of the quiz. This is important that you make a copy so that the kids will all, or your students will all receive different quizzes. You can get a pre-filled link here. If you click on that, it allows you to share the quiz. That's one way we can share the quiz. Another way we can share the quiz is to send the quiz. So to share our Google form, we're going to click on send. We can either share it by email and we can send it to our students that way, or if you have Google Classroom, you can share it with a link, and you can insert this link directly into your Google Classroom, and your students will be able to take their quiz there. Okay, so that will be it for our tutorial on how to create a form in Google Forms. Tutorial. It is my hope that you found this tutorial beneficial to your needs as an educator.